Hello and welcome back to Below Zero. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. It's kind of a spooky view, isn't it? It's remarkable how dark the scan room gets when you've powered it down. So I did a little bit of setup in between episodes, but I also have a lot of stuff, or rather don't have a lot of stuff. So there are a few things as yet unbuilt, and I think I would like to address that before I move on to the new area. So now I have to think about where to get these things. Magnetite, silver, and gold. Oh yeah, I made the recyclotron. I think that's going to be handy for all of the fabbed stuff I'm going to pick up. So then I can actually make better use of it. So yeah, we can go ahead and let the base do its thing. It's going to be... mostly it's just burning up juice, cooking some water and salt for me. Ooh, my sea anemones have respawned. They respawn pretty quick, it looks like. I don't super need food right now, so I will leave them be. Now I'm kind of wondering what's off this direction. For silver and gold, actually for all of this stuff, I'm probably best off going to what used to be Rocket Island, but is now Radio Tower Island. Oh. Is that iceberg, or is that cliff? That's cliff. Maybe glacial cliff. Interesting. Oh, there's a something. Okay, so is this little bit here inaccessible? Looks pretty accessible, doesn't it? Doesn't look like a great spot to try and get my prawn suit up here, which is bad news for me. Alright, I just want to check this out real quick, like. We're not going to go very far. Yeah, look at this. What do we got? Violet snow cone. Okay, it's probably like grape flavored, I'd guess. What was that? What is that? Now, somewhere around here are land-based stalkers. So I'm a little worried about that. But I may have to go further inland. I should build a jukebox. Oh, and what do we has here? Oh, you getting a little cold, Robin? You know, one of these days we're going to need to get you a warm suit. Maybe that's the thermal suit that I was thinking was missing from Subnautica. Hit a dock.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No, like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me to my eval, we detected something, almost like an SOS.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
Alright, so they knew about the SOS. They had sea trucks. they were active in the region, and they just never went and visited Alan? Was he stopping them? Did he not open his little force field to them? I mean, nobody has referenced the force field, so even that would be pretty speculative. It seems strange, though, doesn't it? Or are you going to blow on your hands and warm them up now that you're underwater? Goober. Alright, now on to the mission. I've got the mining arm, so if I go to the mining base, I should be able to satisfy some of my needs. In fact, I think that's where I need to go for everything. We can start in there and see how it works out. This region is not very familiar to me. Although I have referenced Miss Maida's greenhouse base. Maybe it's up there, but I'm pretty sure that the region that that's in is populated by glow whales, not Jellies. And also, I think it's probably on the other side of the area where I landed from here. Am I going to have to discover that region on my own? Or am I going to get a beacon? Because I know I need to disable the satellite thingy so that she'll be friends with me. And that, I think, is also what opens it. So maybe she'll give me the beacon then. Alright, that's got a silver in it, so this is a good time to go grab that. Well, it could have a silver in it. There we go. Sea glide. I do have some spare batteries, and of course I can always go back to Twisty Base if my power situation really gets dire. Nice. That might be all I need to build the power cell or the battery charger, actually. But I'm gonna invest in some stocking up at this point. Well, it was a fruitful little region, isn't it? All right. Nice. All right, back to the boat. Once I grab this bladderfish. Gimme. Oh, and I'll take a peeper too. Sure, why not? Although I think my fish tanks are actually pretty full right now. Let's check on that situation. Oh yeah, look at all those tasty treats. Got a nice little variety in here. How about some water, though? Good. Okay. Nice. I'll have a peeper too while I'm at it. And then back to the mining. Do I have room for... Yeah, I do. Okay, you can go in there. And that'll do it, actually. You're full of... Oh, yeah, I have plenty of batteries. Good. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the sea glide while I'm thinking about it. There. Now I have a full battery and a spare battery. So I should be all set for an extended deployment. Put that in there too. And that. Now, mining entrance. It's, there. I need to update the color of the beacon for Meta's base and for the Jedi base. Have I investigated these boxes yet? I don't think there's anything there to investigate. Well, I hope those grumpy workers that resented not being interesting to the scientists left some goodies behind for me. Pretty sure I remember seeing ruby deposits in there. But I don't super need ruby.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yeah. I don't have a punchy arm anymore. That's okay. Gimme. Okay, let's head on in. Alright, obscure Greek letter base. Reveal your materials to me. In particular, I would like for you to offer up your gold and your silver. I actually have a bunch of copper, which I gathered up off camera. And, I mean, my titanium situation is reasonably good, too. Did we open that? We opened that. Okay. And there's stuff in here, but I'm pretty sure it's just titanium, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. Yeah, me and my diesel-powered prawn suit are just going to gently glide down. Okay. Now, anytime you want to offer up that gold and silver we were talking about, you'll be welcome to. Does anybody build bases in here? I'm not sure I think it's a good idea, but it might be fun just as, like, a game, because that's what this is. Certainly it would mean that there's a whole bunch of stuff nearby for you to gather up, and if you've got a base, then that would be plenty easy. Now, what was that I saw there? Is that the battery? Yeah. But the other... Oh, they're discharged equal. Interesting. That must have changed since Subnautica. So I'm pretty sure previously they discharged one at a time. Alright, there's some gold. Good. I might have to engage in a bit of a punching contest around here. We'll see how that goes. What do you think, Guy? I need to remember that I want magnetite too. So I'm watching that punch boy in the background there, and he punched the dirt, and I think a little glow grub came up, and I can't tell if he ate the glow grub or not, but then he just put the rock down. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Was my storage full already? What's my storage full of? stuff that I would have liked to have known about beforehand. Okay, so now what am I going to do? I'm going to empty these things out so that I can drill more, but I'm not going to worry about... Oh, can I bear to leave that gold partially drilled? Sure I can. Storage is limited, so I need to make the most of it. Now, some magnetite would be just lovely. You boys got any magnetite around here? How about you? Any magnetite? Oh, you missed. Good try, though. I respect the effort. Okay. No need to tempt fate. If in real life you were to get punched by one of those guys, it would be certain death. I'm pretty sure. Now, I know I've already been in here, but I wasn't looking for minerals at the time. Alright. There were no minerals to even look for. Lots of those glow grubs, though. I wonder why the punch boys don't hang out in there. And downwardly we move. Got a wall full of titanium there. Loads of titanium in here. I wonder how much of this was excavated out by those workers. And how much of this was like a natural cave that they just explored for goodies. Like if Altera had stuck around, would there be more tunnel down here? Alright, I haven't noticed any silver yet. I think that's probably okay. I mean, I have some silver. It would be nice to have more. But I think I can make at least the most critical power objects. So I guess I'm good. And because I have room in my pockets, I'm going to go ahead and mine out the rest of that gold node. Where do I find silver, though? You know, I bet the silver nodes are in the jelly pads, on the floor of the jelly pads. Alright, wrap this up and then head on out. What do you think of my digging technique? It's not very punchy, but it is pretty effective. Alright, can I... Thank you. I need to remember to make better use of my grapple. Do I have any empty space? I have 2. Alright. I'm gonna grab this diamond just because it's here. And I'm also, since I'm done drilling, I'm going to go ahead and empty my pockets back into the... There we go. Now up we go. Oh, no, damn it. Oh, I thought I was so cute. Just give myself a little bit of a nudge. There's not enough. There we go. Nice. And then we just need to remember how to get out. I didn't find any magnetite either. I would really like to have some magnetite so that my scanner room could see further. I wonder if they thought about making a scanner module for the sea truck. Maybe that would have made you a little too independent in the sea truck. Oh, you know what I should do is I should empty out the prawn suit's cargo so that I don't forget all that shit in there like I did just now. Okay. I do, after all, have more storage in here. Have I filled this one up yet? Yes, I have. All right. Yes, things are moving along nicely. Is there more out there? A little bit. I would really like to plant these shrub nuts. Fortunately, they don't decay, so I don't have any real urgency there. But they will make for pretty good food. And also they heal a little bit. So they're pretty nice. Alright. A little bit of food and drink. Now I do still have a fair bit of storage available. So I think I'm going to proceed on over. Oh. If I want more silver, there's some right there. Rude. Okay. Oh, maybe less rude? No, of course not. Well, I might as well keep rolling the dice. There we go. Not gonna worry about the gold. I'm good on gold. This music reminds me of the X-Files. Like one of the sillier episodes early on, where they haven't figured out what's going on yet. Early on in the episode, not early on in the series. It's probably happened at any time in the series. Alrighty. And I think maybe before I get too distracted, I'm going to clean this out a little bit. I don't want no hoop fish clogging up the works. Symbiotes I will eat as a matter of principle, but hoop fish are made to sound kind of gross, so let's get them out of here. And I need to get them far enough away from the boat that they don't get accidentally recaptured. So, you guys live in here now. Are you excited? I hope so. There you go. Have fun. Alright. Now, on with the mission. And I really need to remember that the prawn suit's batteries aren't getting recharged by the sea truck. So I'm going to need to address that situation. That was a lithium I just drove past, but for once I don't super need lithium. I probably will regret that decision, eventually. Oh, the other place that the magnetite might be is, here. Near a vent garden. More titanium. The sea is literally full of titanium. Keeping an eye out for magnetite. Okay, this is the adolescent one. It's big enough to have taken root, but it's not the real big one. And I guess if I'm going to find magnetite in here, it's going to be down there. It'd be nice if there was a button that just leveled out the submarine. I don't know why I'm gesturing to indicate the leveling out. Lots of exciting minerals down here. I haven't spotted any magnetite yet.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
Sometimes what you need is inside someone else's ribcage. Except that wasn't true, Marguerite. Am I about to get eated? I felt a little nudge there. Yeah, she didn't tell us what it was that she needed. Well, there's a copper. I'm good on copper, though. Alright, and now... what is this? Is this void? I have a feeling that might be void. So I'm gonna nod. Oh, you got zappies too, huh? Did I ever finish that thought? She didn't tell us what she needed inside that ribcage. She just killed it. But I mean, sometimes the only way to make the monster not eat you is to kill it. I think that maybe was a better explanation for her behavior. In any case, I am all out of time. So come back and see me again tomorrow find my way over to the lily pads and maybe finally identify some magnetite. Talk to you soon.